Hello, my name is Sarah and I am part of the Crafted System, and this is part one of our room tour. It's gonna be something. I'm very excited to see how it goes, but I'm basically just gonna explain all the stuff I have and what all I've done, and hopefully I'll be able to remember it all. But here we go. Alright, so welcome to my room. This is probably my biggest project that I've ever done is curating my room. So I will just kind of give detailed description of each thing that I have on different areas of my room. This is part one, so we're just going to go over this wall, hopefully. But if I still have time, I'll cover a different wall as well. But with this wall, I painted it orange. I'm very happy with the shade that we got. I feel like it really brings everything to life, the art and stuff. Here are some paintings that my spouse has done. This one is glow in the dark. It has glow in the dark paint on it, so it looks really cool at night. These are my sticky little like gem by number situations. They are not finished, but I put them up because our pets will get fur and my child will get grubby hands all over it and it'll lose its sticky. So I just have them there. This is not them like displayed. This is just getting them off of a flat surface so that they don't mess with them. Then you can see the ceiling has a trim to it, as well as the entire ceiling is covered in fabric. These are just odds and ends of fabric. Some of them are just things that I've acquired over the years, and some of it has deep meaning from my grandmother or friends' parents, that kind of thing. So it makes me really happy that I was able to do that. This area is where I have my hives. I really love them, so I just started making a collection of them. I do have collections of things around my room. You'll see more of that later. This is a hippo head. I got it for like, I think $1, maybe 50 cents, and it stopped working, or maybe it never worked because it was secondhand. But I thought it was so cool to mount it that way because I love taxidermy and it is giving animal head on a wall. And I don't know why, I just thought that was so fun. So I put that there. And then this is my birth chart, my like zodiac chart. I've turned it over because it's personal, obviously. So all my birth date information. So I did this. I have chalk here because the other side of this door that leads to the hallway and the outside of the house is chalkboard paint. It's blue chalkboard paint, but there are things written on it that are not YouTube safe, and I don't want to erase them. So we're just going to leave the door closed, but that's why this is here. I made this little thing out of scraps a while ago, and I just have it hung up here with a thumbtack, I think it's what you would call. This I've still got to do work on. I had a resin mold for this and I did it, and it's got glow in the dark glitter in it, but it was smaller than the original one, and I didn't take the original one off when I painted because I was thinking I wouldn't need it because I was just painting over everything. So yeah, it's a little weird. I've still got to do something with it, but I haven't decided what yet. There's a glare, and I'm sorry. I tried to get it to go away, but I cannot. If I close my windows, you literally can't see anything in my room. So it's a picture of me and my little one that was painted. I did not do almost any of these. Only one of these I actually drew. This is a picture of me when I had semi-long blue hair before I got sick and all my hair started falling out, so I shaved it off. And this is a picture of me. This is the one that I drew And I put Cassie's name on it because she drew this. This was in 8th grade. We were very young, and we had to do a portrait for an assignment, and that was hers. So I wanted her to have credit, and I really wanted it hanging up. This is a little basket that just holds the batteries to these lights. I haven't put anything else in the basket because I don't know what I need to put in there. I have a lot of spaces you'll see where it's just empty because I'm constantly accumulating things and I want things to have a home so I don't have to redo everything every time I get something new. This picture was purchased for me. It's gorgeous. I love it. This was a picture of me that an old friend painted from a picture. These are just canvases that I've acquired. That one was also painted for me by my spouse. And let's see, this one was drawn of me by a family member, and that's just like more canvas. This is here too, a Black Mermaid. I love Black Mermaid stuff because as a kid I could never find it, so I really am excited about it now. This picture was drawn of me. We used to have these polyamorous events, like family-friendly events, once a month. I think they were once a month, and there was this kid, and she drew a picture of me, and I thought it was so cute. So of course I saved that, and then it's got like this rough outline of my spouse, and the little letters say, "I forgot to draw you," and I thought that was really funny. This is another picture of me that a family member painted many, many, many years ago. I love it. An old coworker of mine made that for me because I love mermaid stuff, and she did a doodle, and I was like, I need that. So she put it on canvas and made me my own, which I thought was really neat. This is just another one that I picked out. All of these canvases and most everything in my room is actually purchased secondhand or was gifted. So I paid like $3, I think, for each one, and maybe less. I've tried to find the artist that had signed the back of the pages or the back of the canvases because I would love to purchase from this person, but it is illegible, so I have no idea who it was. Here is my crocheted Black Mermaid my spouse got for me a couple years ago. It is absolutely gorgeous. I cannot get over it. It is hanging up there because my dog, while he knows better than to eat my stuffies or anything that's stuffed like that, he was chewing on the hair, and I did not want him to accidentally rip it or anything. I will give a little quick shout out. Do you want to say hi, Romy? I say I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy, and I don't eat mommy's things. Say I'm just the goodest boy. Just sleepy boy. Yeah. I feel like I needed to show the culprit. This is a print of a Black Mermaid that was also gifted to me, so I really, really love that. This is me and my grandma, and I absolutely love it. It's so sweet. She's everything to me. One of my favorite people in the whole wide world. This, the frame, I saw, and they were having a frame sale, so I think I paid like 50 cents for the frame. And then this is a sticker that I got at a craft show a couple years ago, where the artist was selling their stickers that they had made, and I loved it so much. I was like, this will be perfect for this funky frame. This I found secondhand as well. They were doing a sale, so I got that too. And this is another canvas I got secondhand that I just fell in love with. And here is, it was a box, but the lid was like deep enough, so I used a lot of boxes like that all over the place that were my grandmother's. She had them as like, album storage or whatever. These were hers. This was hers. And this was hers. It's like a tiny one of those little perfume bottle samples, a little one. And so that's cool. I'm trying to think. I guess I just want to go down the wall. So then I have this book mounted. This was a book from my childhood. I loved it. It was, I think, one of the first books that I ever had about being brown. So that was really cool and sentimental. So then I have this. It was a TV tray from my grandmother, and I decided it needed to be a little desk area for me. We all know I plan, so I have my little stool thing I've had for a very long time. I just threw some fabric over it because it had been kind of damaged, so I put that. Here are my little pin thingies that I use for my coloring. I keep my coloring books in here. I just made like a sack out of scraps and just drilled it into the walls so they wouldn't fall. So that's fun. Storage. Then I have my little area for the things that I was showing earlier, and this is a journal that I got. I actually got this for free because I picked up my meds, and in Target, they have that, like, you get a coupon with your meds sometimes, but you have to use it that day, and it was for $5, and that was $5, so I got it for free. I was very excited about that. This is my little nightstand thingy. It's one of those really cheap, like, Walmart situations. I've had it for probably 10 or 15 years now. I've had it a really long time, and it's held up pretty well. I've painted it a few times, different colors, but I liked to add a little tablecloth. It just felt nice. These I have to keep different things in because my pig will try to eat pretty much anything that I put on this table. I don't know if I can get this open. I can't. It's just like a remote and some makeup wipes and stuff. And then I've got this, which works really great because she doesn't really go for this. But I have my chapstick. I don't know if they sell online, but there's a farmer's market that I got this at, and I just bought another flavor of it. This stuff is amazing. I have to have a specific type of chapstick, and that one fits the thing. So that's my fan remote because I have to have a fan going even if I'm freezing cold, which brings me to my electric blanket. It's on. My electric blanket, I keep it up here because I use it almost every night, actually, even in the summertime, because it just makes me feel better. So then I have my bed. I'm sure you can probably tell it is sideways. It's a boy. That is just a boy. Is that my biggest boy? Is that my biggest, bestest boy? Is that my biggest, bestest, blackest baby boy? Yeah. See that tail? I know, I'm interrupting your midday nap. I'm so sorry. So this blanket was my grandmother's, and the white blanket was my grandmother's. My weighted blanket. I got a gift card and a couple years back, and I had been wanting an electric blanket, but they're a little expensive. So the gift card covered this, so I was able to get this. It's soft on both sides. It has a zipper. It kept bunching up, and it was very difficult because when I first got really, really sick, I had like no muscles, like way worse than I do now. And it kept, untying and bunching up on one side, and I couldn't even lift the blanket. So I just stitched it all the way around so that it won't move around, but there is still a zipper. And so I put my crystals in through the zipper and can take them out if I so choose. I got this when I was pregnant while I was working still. There was this one in the back of our warehouse, and no one had claimed it. Like, no one knew where it came from. So I guess because I was pregnant, I was the one that was offered to, and I took it immediately. And then this one was a gift. And I absolutely love them. I don't think I'll like ever get rid of these. Super sentimental, got me through my pregnancy. But I could always use more. They're just expensive and I don't want to pay that much money for a stuffy that's not handmade or anything. I did have some light strips down here, but Lola, my pig, chewed the cord, so I just ripped it off. So yeah, that's this wall. It's really nice. I really like it. Oh yeah, the stick hanging was just in our yard, and I love having sticks in my room. I've been doing it since I was very young. So I just drilled them into the ceiling, and then these little lights I got secondhand, they were like a couple bucks. Absolutely love it. So that is this side of the room.